My name is Alex Boone. I'm 33 years old. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I played in the NFL for 9 years, and I'm currently trying to make a comeback, which would probably be the only person to ever come back 2 years out of the NFL. So let's talk a little bit about veganism. Honestly, it was a few things. Number one, my wife. She wanted to be a vegan, and she wanted to try it and see how it went. So, of course, being a husband, I had to try it and see how it was. And we also were training for an international distance Ironman. And so as we started to train, people were telling me, listen, man, you're just too big. Like, you're a big dude. You need to lose a lot of weight if you're going to do this. And so I started doing a lot of research. My wife did a ton of research. And basically we were like, listen, if you go vegan, maybe it could take away some of this pain that I had from the NFL. And truthfully, it did. As soon as I started eating really healthy vegan, really good vegan food, I felt great for a long time. It was kind of like a reset for me, which was great because it was in the time of my life when I needed a little bit of a reset. So it was one of those things where I felt like it kind of hit me spiritually too, because it was like, wow, I feel incredible. I'm always happy. I'm energetic. I want to run around. I want to do this. I want to eat healthy. I want to be healthy. So it was one of those things where it wasn't just a diet, so to speak. I think it was more of a lifestyle, and it was great to embrace it. And the people that I feel like I got to meet through it, through recipes or, doing this triathlon, whatever it was really an awesome experience. It's not meat. I mean, the truth is, if I could sum myself up, I'm a meat eater. I mean, I love steak, I love chicken, all that barbecue, all that stuff. So, it was, I think it was hard at first for maybe like a week, 2 weeks, but after that, it was like 6 months straight we did it. And it was interesting to see how you could eat without having to cook something on a grill or having to bake something or bread it and deep fry it. I mean, it was really cool to see all the different ways you could eat food that were good for you and also more nutritious than some of those things that we were eating before. So I feel like, even though I do eat meat now for different reasons, I mean, obviously I have to bulk up and gain weight, but, in the end, I was excited that I did it because I learned so much more about it. And now I'm comfortable knowing that when I do want to truly retire, I could go back to it and it would be a lot of fun to do.
Okay, so what's your favorite vegan meal?
Man, there was this, dude, we learned how to make black beans taste incredible. I mean, we did beans, because that's a lot of the meal. It's a lot of, rices, a lot of dark leafy greens, a lot of beans, a lot of tofu. I mean, stuff like that. That's, you find so many different ways to make it taste. I don't know. I guess with the vegan, everything to me always tastes so earthy, which is great. But then you learn how to make things that aren't earthy taste like that, and it's kind of cool. So I think that my favorite meal will always be Brussels sprouts when you char them really, really well, put something hot on them. But I'll tell you, the worst meal we had was this coconut apple dal, and I remember this was like one of my last meals before I started eating meat, and it was soggy and it didn't taste good and it was too coconutty. And I swear to God, if I ever hear coconut apple dal again, I'll lose it. Like, it just doesn't sit well with me. No, because they're too young, and I didn't want to do that to them. I didn't know what you could take away from them, especially being as young as they are. That would be such a culture shock to a body that's growing as much as they are. Everything I always read was, you never want your kids to do it because they're going to need some of the proteins from certain meats to help them grow, to get them getting bigger, stuff like that. And, but they enjoy salads. They eat great. They eat their vegetables. We've never really had a problem with them.
Is there anything else you want to add, Alex?
Man, it was 6 awesome months, honestly. And to start it off, I don't think anybody ever could have thought I would do it. But having done it, it was such an amazing experience. And it was fun because this was right around the time where I did this thing. It was like a 52-hour challenge. And it was one of those things where being a vegan kind of helped me get through the 52 hours because you couldn't eat then and you couldn't really do anything. So it was just one of those things where my body was just so in tune with itself and it felt great. There was no sore, achy muscles. Like, it was truly awesome to not for once not be in pain and to actually be happy and feel great and be wanting to run around energetic. I think that's one of the things that people that I meet that are vegan are. They're always so happy and they're always so energetic and they're always so outgoing and sprightful and they just want to be these happy people. So, it was a lot of fun and I look forward to probably going back to it.